Hello there and welcome back. Apple is expected to launch a new foldable iPhone next year, based on multiple rumors and credible sources. The long-awaited device has been rumored for years now, but signs increasingly suggest that 2026 could indeed be the year that Apple releases its first foldable device. We've collated an updated set of key details that have been leaked about Apple's foldable iPhone so far. Apple will allegedly call the device the iPhone Fold, which is the name the media has already adopted when sharing rumors about the product. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple's foldable iPhone is similar in style to Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold, which uses a book-style folding mechanism, rather than the clamshell design of the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. Industry analyst Ming-Chi Kuo expects the foldable iPhone to measure between 9 and 9.5 mm when folded, and around 4.5 to 4.8 mm when unfolded. More recently, Weibo-based leaker Instant Digital has said that the foldable iPhone will have a thickness of at least 4.8 mm. When folded, users will interact with a 5.5-inch outer display that is similar to a typical iPhone screen, while unfolding it will reveal a larger 7.8-inch iPad-style screen. These dimensions have been corroborated by two reputable sources. According to one rumor, the inner folding display will be approximately the size of a piece of A6 paper and will use a 2713 by 1920 resolution, while the outer display will use a 2088 by 1422 resolution. The inner display is said to be virtually crease-free, thanks to Apple's use of a metal plate that can disperse and control the stress generated by bending the display, according to analyst Ming-Chi Kuo. Apple is said to be using liquid metal in the hinges to improve durability and help eliminate screen creasing. Liquid metal, manufactured using a die-casting process, has been chosen by Apple to address this common issue with foldable devices, according to the analyst. Citing supply chain sources, Chinese site UDN says that Apple has solved the crease problem that has plagued most foldable smartphones, and the foldable iPhone will be the first crease-free foldable smartphone on the market. The foldable iPhone reportedly has a titanium chassis, with the hinge constructed from a combination of titanium and stainless steel, according to analyst Ming-Chi Kuo. The frame itself will use a titanium alloy to prevent bending issues, a solution that has worked well for Apple's new ultra-thin iPhone Air. However, analyst Jeff Pu believes that Apple is using aluminum and titanium, whereas Kuo believes a mix of stainless steel and titanium has been chosen. The foldable iPhone is expected to include a dual-lens rear camera, with a front-facing camera for both folded and unfolded states, according to Kuo. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman recently corroborated reports that the device will have 4 cameras consisting of 1 front camera, 1 inner camera, and 2 rear cameras. Prolific Weibo-based leaker Digital Chat Station claims that the rear dual lenses will be 48 megapixels each. Other sources have claimed that the inner display features an under-screen camera, USC, while the outer display, in the device's folded state, will have a punch-hole camera. Apple is currently only testing variations of black and white for the folding phone with suppliers, according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, although he says that Apple's plans could evolve before the device launches. Multiple reports have suggested the foldable iPhone will be priced between $2,000 and $2,500 in the United States, which could make it the most expensive iPhone ever. Meanwhile, analysts at investment banking firm UBS and Fubon Research believe the phone will be either between $1,800 and $2,000 or around $2,399, respectively. However, Kuo recently claimed that the hinge is expected to carry an average selling price, ASP, of approximately $70 to $80 when mass production begins, well below the market expectation of $100 to $120 or higher. Kuo attributed the cost decline to assembly design optimization and Foxconn's influence in production scaling. Whether the reduction in hinge price will reduce retail price or simply bolster Apple's margins is an open question. Regardless of the price, the foldable is expected to tap into Apple's loyal fan base, some of whom will view it as a must-have device if its quality meets expectations. According to industry analyst Jeff Pu, the device entered the new product introduction, NPI, phase at Foxconn in March 2025, while a November report from Chinese site UDN reported that the device has now entered the engineering validation stage, and Apple is gearing up for mass production. Foxconn is expected to officially start producing Apple's foldable iPhone early in the fourth quarter, October, and a recent report has suggested Apple is already stockpiling components for pre-production. An exact launch date is currently unknown, but both Qi and Pu say mass production is planned for the second half of 2026. Bloomberg reporter Mark Gurman has said he expects the device to be launched next year in the fall season. However, Japan's Mizuho Securities banking firm has suggested a postponement to 2027 could still happen because of Apple taking longer to decide on key design elements such as the hinge. That's all for today. See you in the next one.